So we're going to start off with the fabulous Dangerous Dave. There he is, just making a little appearance, and we're just going to waft some clean water just straight across the image, particularly at the top, so that's fairly well drenched, and at the bottom where the reflective glow will appear. So we've left some untouched areas, and the rest are reasonably liberally covered with water. So I'm going to start off with lemon yellow and cadmium orange mixed together. So when you're mixing colours, decide which one you want to be most prominent and take the second colour over to the most prominent one. So a little royal blue, and again continuing with Dangerous Dave, great guy, and he will just allow that to bleed in. We've got turquoise now, and my turquoise is slightly stronger, and we allow that to bleed in. But a thing to look out for when you're using the pigment rich colours, the artist quality ones, the real good quality ones, they do tend to overwhelm the lesser quality ones. As in life, the strongest seems to win, so be careful and don't have too much. We've got a little bit of royal blue and purple there, again just dabbed in, and this will make a nice hazy glow in the background, real misty early morning feel to that one. A little bit of royal blue to a very weak strength, and dragging that across in lines, and that will just actually pick out the angles of the pond. Just reversing the colours now to get that reflected glow, so just copying what we did at the top in reverse. So you can either stand on your head and do it, or just do it in reverse. I prefer the second one because I'm wearing a hat and it gets a bit squished. A little bit of royal blue and purple mixed together, but when we're doing the water, just bring those lines directly across. That will build up the shape as we go. Mini Dave now diving in. Where did Mini Dave come from? Same place as Dangerous Dave. The Loose Gang hideaway. So we've got cad orange and sap green mixed together. And again we're taking the sap green over, the cadmium orange over to the sap green. We're putting very light touches of line work down for the trunks of the trees. And then just reversing little lines down. Just a little bit of splatter, well not splatter, but little random marks of cad orange, sap green, to build up that island that's floating just in the foreground, or as we'll call it, the midground of the whole composition. And we've got sap green, royal blue, again just making a sort of muted green. and sap green and purple there. Again, just pulled down under the island to give a darker area of interest, and this just floats out into the ocean. Well, the pond, I call it an ocean. We're quite landlocked where we are, so that's an ocean to me. Royal blue, sap green. Just firming this up a little bit along the stems. I know the green, but you'll see what we do in a few moments. And little lines across, smaller at the top, bigger at the bottom. Cool. So just building up the very basic shape of the fir trees. Pulling out those shapes. Again, they don't need to be mirror images of the trees at the top. And Miss Rigger will move these about a bit in an inimitable fashion. A little bit of water, just pull that out. Growing the shape, redefining the edges. Just pulling that shape out nicely. Softening the paint, using it to depict the angles on the water. Mini Dave's dived back in again now with a little bit of turquoise and purple mixed together. We'll just gently throw on little lights and darks within the misty forest at the lower end. Underneath the trees, notice how the angles draping in from the left to lower right, just bringing that across. Little dots and dashes. To get the pigment on, and then we soften it off. Easier way to work. You know me, I always find the easiest way to do anything. So cadmium orange and sap green. Again, just reversing the misty island. Sap green. Then making it stronger with a bit of purple. And then that little gap in between the island there, quite interesting. Just a couple of simple little lines will be ideal just to depict a few ripples on the water. Purple and turquoise. little sap green now and purple. We'll use the fabulous lines of Miss Rigger, ideal brush for this, just to build up those tree trunks. We're just placing it down, we're not even painting with it. It's ideal, it really is. So drop that down, and it's not a solid line, we just mainly have the trunk at the lower edge, and then we drop in a few lines above just to keep that line going. Super duper. So Miss Rigger, part of the Loose gang, fabulous brushes. If you're not sure if yours are working for yours, guys, just compare them to mine, see if you can do these little tricks with them. If not, maybe consider having a look in my shop at loosewatercolours.com, and we've got a few over there to enjoy. So if you're interested, pop over sometime. Sap green and purple. Now I'm just going to take a few lines. It's not going to be as many as the sap green, but these just build up that basic distant shape. So in the distance, we just don't see the line work so much. Then a little bit of water to soften that down. Just a nice bit of movement there. Main thing is with the brush there to keep it going fairly horizontally to pick out the shape as we go. Do this again on the trees at the bottom, just in reverse. Again, Miss Rigger, good bristles allow that to happen. And Mini Dave, our little dagger brush, great little guy. Bringing that over into the image, and again he's part of the Loose gang. So they're quite a gang, these guys. The Loose Enforcers we call them. They just rip around and enjoy themselves. That's what it's all about. Enjoyment, guys. Always enjoy the process. Little turquoise, just bringing that in. Sap green and purple, a little bit stronger, just the reflection area on the water there. Cad orange and lemon yellow. Again, a few lines just flicked across, and a few little wavy wobbly lines as well. Give that impression of the water. And Miss Rigger splatter time now, big time. Put out the flags. Got a little bit of royal blue and sap green, just a little splatter. And again, very accurately placed with Miss Rigger. So if you're enjoying this, guys, don't forget we've got lots more over at loosewatercolours.com. We've got over 300 videos on there, and we've got 100 plus past tutorials you can enjoy as well, all just for one fee per month, and keeps you going and learns you all of these skills. So if you're interested, please do drop by and see if it's for you, and it really will help in your development of this style. So a couple of birds in the sky there, just floating about, little dots actually, but then we bring a bit of water over and allow that to float off and get a very subtle effect of the birds in the sky. So this rigger can do that. There they are, swooping through the misty scene. Beautiful. Well done guys, you've done a fabulous job there. So get that framed and get it on the wall and really enjoy. So thanks for joining me guys. If you'd love to join me over at loosewatercolours.com, just click on the link above, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me produce a lot more work for you to enjoy.